Of late, what we hear continuously is absolutely baseless allegations, baseless charges, essentially insisting that nothing at all has happened in this country in the last 70 years. And they began saying this about 5 years ago. Now, what we are trying to do is to bring some sense in this discussion. What we will try to do today is to highlight what has happened in the field of education. So, let us begin with literacy. In 1951, only 19% of this country's population was literate. By 2011, this proportion had risen to 74%. And Mr. Modi continues to insist that nothing at all happened in the last 70 years. Let's go down to school education. In 1951, there were in all over the country only 20,900 schools. By 2011, the number had multiplied 35 times to reach a figure of 7,48,547. The number of middle schools, which stood at 13,600 in 1951, had risen 32 times to 4,47,600. The number of secondary schools had risen in 1951 from 7,400 to 2,184 by 2011, an increase of 27%. If we combine all the schools, primary, middle and secondary, senior secondary, their cumulative number in 1951 was 41,900. This had increased 33 times to 13,96,331. We will move on now to the number of the increase in institutes of higher learning. We are dealing only with universities right now and colleges. The divisions within institutes of higher learning is a topic that we will take up later. In 1947-48, there were just 20 universities in the entire length and breadth of this country. In 2013-14, the number stood at 723 universities. A 36-fold increase. The number of colleges had also increased by 36 times. There were just 496 colleges in 1947-1948. This number had increased in 2013-14 to 36,634. You can clearly see that in the field of education, from primary school education to institutes of higher learning, there has been at least a 35 to 36 times increase in the number of institutes. Mr. Modi continues to insist nothing at all happened in the last 70 years. The question we need to ask Mr. Modi is, what have you done in the last 5 years?